Well, hello, my YouTube fellows and gals. So, if you're new to my channel, my name is Tammy. I own a used bookstore, and people buy books off of me, or they can use me as a resource. I don't look up books on Kindles and Nooks because I read the synopsises of 10 books per video. If you're interested in buying any of these books from me, everything will be in the description below. You can reach me at tammysmakeuptreats@gmail.com or Mender's Bookstore and more on Facebook. So, with that, we are actually on lot 20. And these books are going to be all paperbacks, and they are going to be $1 each. And I do not get rid of these books till the end of the month, so you have the whole month to give me a list or say hold back a book until you have so many accumulated. And then I ship through my Etsy by a special order, and I do it medium mail, so you get the best shipping prices. So with that, we found more books by Sherryl Woods. Somebody must have really liked this particular author because I found 10 more books. So if you're not a Sherryl Woods person, you might not want to watch the rest of the video. There's a little marking right there on a book where it looks like a sticker or something was stuck. This is a 2012 copyright, and I like people to see the conditions the books are in. And this is what it's about. Single mom Lynn Morrow is determined to put food on her table for her son and daughter. Her soon-to-be ex-husband has failed to meet his obligations time and again, but it turns out that Ed is struggling with his own demons. And enter contractor Mitch Franklin, an unlikely knight in shining armor. A widower with 2 grieving sons, Mitch once admired Lynn from afar. Now he sees in her not only the sweet girl who got away, but a woman desperately in need of support. While rushing to the rescue of Lynn and her children comes naturally to Mitch, he's also wise enough to encourage Lynn to find her own way, hopefully straight into his arms. So there's book number 1. Book number 2, we had Driftwood Cottage by Sherryl Woods, and this is a 2011 copyright, and this is what this book's about. Single mom Heather Donovan's dreams of home and family are tantalizing within reach when she settles in Chesapeake shores. The welcoming arms of a boisterous, loving O'Brien clan embrace her and her son, but accepting their support seems to further alienate her son's father, Connor O'Brien. His parents' divorce and his career as a high-powered divorce attorney have left him jaded about marriage. Then everything changes. Will the possibility of a future without Heather make Connor look at love and his career differently? Heather's just about given up on her old dreams of love, of family, and especially of Driftwood Cottage, the home she secretly wishes were hers. It's going to take a lot of persuasion and some help from the O'Brien family to make Heather believe that some dreams are worth fighting for. So there is book number 2. Book number 3, we have Catching Fireflies by Sherryl Woods. This is a 2012 copyright. It's got a couple little marks on the back. Looks pretty good though. And this is what the synopsis is, what the book's about. When bullying threatens to destroy a teen's life, painful memories resurface for dead high school teacher Laura Reed and pediatrician J.C. Fullerton. With the support of the Sweet Magnolias, they bring the town together to ensure that a promising student's future isn't ruined, and to establish once and for all that bullying has no place in Serenity, South Carolina. Both JC's and Laura's passion for the cause is deeply personal, and their growing feelings for each other are just as strong. But with so many secret hurts to overcome, can these two vulnerable lovers find strength to believe in happily ever after? So that is book 3. Book 4, we have Dream Mender by Sherryl Woods. This is a 2010 copyright. It's got a little mark right there. This is what the book is about. Unconventional therapy. When a tragic accident landed Frank Chambers in the hospital, all he wanted was to be left alone. His hands were injured, his livelihood destroyed. How could he face life? or his well-meaning family again. With a pert occupational therapist, Jenny Michaels waltzed into his room prepared to bully and badger him until he's well on his way to road to recovery. And though Frank claimed he didn't want pity, he soon discovered that he wanted more than anything was her love. So there you go. Book 4. Book number 5, we have Chime Point by Sherryl Woods, and it is a 2013 copyright. And this is what the book is about. Facing a personal crisis, ambitious and driven Gabriella Castle retreats to the welcoming arms of her family. Everything she's worked for has been yanked out from under her, and she seeks the serenity of her grandmother's home on the North Carolina coast. With difficult decisions to make about her future, the last thing she wants is an unexpected love. Wade Johnson fell for Gabby the first time he saw her. It's not only time he's found himself in the role of knight in shining armor. But Gabby isn't looking for a rescuer to get her to stay. Jade will need a whole lot of patience and gentle persuasion, and maybe the soothing sound of wind chimes on a summer breeze. So there you go. Book 5. Book number 6. We have Chime Point by Sherryl Woods. And I think that's what I just read. So you know what this is about. This one says a 2013 copyright. Ooh, it's the first time I've had doubles. So we don't got to read this one. Just know I have 2 of them if you're interested. The next one we have is Sweet Tea at Sunrise by Sherryl Woods. I like that cover. That's pretty. This is a 2010 copyright, and this is what it's about. Emotionally wounded single mom Sarah Price has come home to Serenity, South Carolina for a fresh start. With support from her 2 best friends, the newest generation of sweet magnolias, she can face any crisis. But sometimes a woman needs more than its treasured friends can provide. Sexy Travis McDonald may be exactly what Sarah's battered self-confidence requires. The newcomer is intent on getting Sarah to work at his fledgling radio station and maybe into his bed as well. Sarah has learned not to trust sweet words. She'll measure this man by his actions. Is Travis the one to heal her heart, or will he break it again? So there we go. Book 7. Book number 8. We have Flirting with Disaster by Sherryl Woods. This is a 2005 copyright, and this is what this is about. There's a fine line between desire and disaster. At least that's what the improper Southern belle Maggie Forsyth thinks when she unceremoniously dumped by a fiancé even her mother approved of. Maggie has never cared what anyone thinks, so why is she hiding away from her South Carolina low country home? Then an intervention by friends show her she has options, lots of them, and one includes a man who may make her forget all about being jilted. But one look at Maggie convinces Project foreman Josh Parker that he's cornbread to her caviar. Sure, they have enough sparks to ignite a bonfire, but growing up broke has made him wary of sweet tea swilling debutantes. So why is he suddenly singing Tea for Two? That sounds funny. So there you go. Book number 8. Book number 9, we have A Seaside Christmas by Sherryl Woods. It's a 2006 copyright, and this is what it's about. As the only child of a single mom, Jenny Collins wanted nothing more than to be a part of a large, rambunctious family like the O'Briens. Ironically, though, when her mother married into that family, Jenny found herself feeling more like an outsider than ever. Now, after years in Nashville as an established songwriter, Jenny's drawn back to Chesapeake Shores to collaborate on a Christmas production and to make peace with the past. As if that's not challenging enough, Caleb Green, the singer who broke her heart, has followed her to town, determined to win her back. With the help of a little O'Brien holiday magic, will Jenny and Caleb find a way to make sweet music forever? So there's book 9. Book 10, we have Flirting with Disaster by Sherryl Woods. Now that would be like me spilling everything. This is a 2005 copyright, and this is what it's about. Opposites attract, but they don't last. At least that's what improper Southern Belle Maggie Forsythe thinks after being unceremoniously dumped 2 weeks before getting hitched to a man even her mother approves of. Maggie has never given two figs what anyone thinks, so why is she hiding away in her South Carolina low country home? That is until concerned, I'll bet scheming friends arrive with three options. 1, sit and mope. 2, go home to her gallery. 3, help them build a house for a needy family and make a difference for once. But one look at Maggie and the project foreman, Josh Parker, knows what kind of... This is, again, sweet tea, swilly debutante he's dealing with. Even though she knows her way around a circular saw, sure, they have enough sparks to ignite a bonfire, but he's a cornbread to her caviar. And if there's anything he's learned from growing up broke, it's better to aim low than risk everything and lose. Okay, this was a repeat. But the books had different covers. Interesting. So if I read a couple books the same, I'm sorry, didn't recognize because the books were different. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes even authors will write books for different countries. Like I know Danielle still has books she writes from the United States with different covers from the UK. It's very interesting when they do that. So I'm not sure why these have different covers, but they're both cute. So with that, I will put everything in the description below. And if you are interested in these books, you can order from me. You just let me know, either in the comment sections or by emailing me. And I hope you come and say hi, even if you don't order, because I like hearing from you. So with that, whatever time zone you're in, I hope you're having a great one. I'll see you soon. Bye.